Hello, and in this video we're going to be talking about Jeroo declaration and instantiation. So I'm going to assume that you can get to the Jeroo dashboard here, and one of the first things that I'm going to do just to make it easier for you to see what I'm typing is I'm going to go to the source, edit drop down, I'm going to go to the set preferences, and I'm going to change my font size to 24 so you can see that. Feel free to change that anytime if you'd like. And what we want to do is we want to look at the documentation here to get things started with our Jeroos. So first thing, I'll go over here to the language summary. That'll open up another tab here in my browser. If you recall, there's all the different options going along the top of the screen here. On mine, I'm going to have to kind of hit this arrow to go over to the methods just to be able to get this main method up and running. So I'm going to copy that in case I don't remember how that looks. So copy it, then go back to the dashboard and paste that in there. One of the things I really like about this also is that it gives me these two comments here. If you recall, comments are not ever executed, they're just used as notes for the programmers, where here it says I'm going to declare and instantiate all my Jeroos. I'll do that immediately down here, and then below that, then I'll use those Jeroos to solve any problems. In this tutorial, I'm just going to be declaring and instantiating Jeroos. So if I wanted to, I could actually just delete that comment there. It's not going to do any harm. So the next thing I want to do is go back to that documentation. I'm just going to click up here on the tab and go to the instantiation. And where it's the instantiation tab, that is, where it talks about both the declaration and the instantiation. Some great information here. The statement that we're going to be writing, such as this line right down here, Jeroo Kim equals new Jeroo, has two distinct parts, and this is a great little explanation where the left side of the equal sign is the declaration, and the right hand side is the instantiation. The left hand side has the word Jeroo, uppercase J, and then an identifier, so some name of the Jeroo. Then you have the equal sign, and then over here you have what's called the instantiation, and you have to have the keyword new, and then the keyword Jeroo, again capital J, and then parentheses, and you can have 0 or more things inside the parentheses. And the parentheses here, in fact actually the word Jeroo and the parentheses combined is something called a constructor. It constructs the Jeroo, and you're able to either have the default Jeroo, or you can have it entirely customized, or you can have various levels of customization, and there's actually 6 different versions of that constructor, and they are all right down here, and you can see all those. We're going to walk through those real quickly. As far as what you can customize, or what's going on with the Jeroo, basically each Jeroo has 4 attributes. Its name, which you'll set as the identifier, the location, that is where it's being created, the direction that it's facing, and the number of flowers. So I'm actually going to copy this default declaration instantiation statement. Copy that, go over here, and I'll paste it. And I'm kind of a neat freak. I don't like this being all the way to the left, and that over there was indented in. So I'm going to go over here and I'll click format, and that'll format everything real nice and neatly. And if you remember, I can just hit the run button to run it step by step. It's going to now execute that next line when I click it again. And there we go. And there is Jeroo, or Jeroo Kim. If we scroll down a little bit, at the bottom of the map here, we can see that the arrow to the facing to the right is the Kim Jeroo, and Kim has 0 flowers. Alright, that's interesting, but not all that great. What I'm going to do now here is go and look at some of these other declaration instantiation statements. I could also say these other constructors. This one right here, if I have a single number on the inside, that's going to help me allow me to tell how many flowers that Jeroo has. Now if you look back here at the first one, this is the default settings. The location that the Jeroo is going to be created is at 0, 0. the direction the Jeroo is facing is east, and it's going to start off with 0 flowers, and that's exactly what we had. Position 0, 0, facing east with 0 flowers. Now, if instead I put a number inside there, like if I put 8, then we should have the same name, 0, 0, facing east, but have 8 flowers. Let's go ahead and I'll just change that by putting an 8. And it's not going to let me put the 8 right away. I'll have to reset the program, and then I'll be able to put 8 there. And I'll click run and run that again. Jeroo's still in that location, but if I scroll down a little bit, you can see that Kim has 8 flowers that she's holding. Okay, that's great. What are some of the other things that we can do? Alright, well this is Jeroo Kim equals new Jeroo, and we have 2 numbers here inside the parentheses, 3, 4. Let's see what that's all about. So I'm just going to select that whole line. According to this, documentation says this will specify the location. Okay, so I'm expecting Kim to be at location 3, 4 facing east. I will reset the situation, the scenario. Then right click, paste there, Jeroo Kim 3, 4. Alright, and I'm going to hit run. Click on that here, nothing's happening. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Now, this would be a good reason to maybe have the browser fully in view, but if I scroll down here, I see I've got an error message. It says main line 5, column 17, error, Kim already declared. Oh, okay. So here's one of the things. You cannot have more than one Jeroo with the same name, because then the simulation here over the is not going to know which Jeroo you're talking about. Are you talking to this Kim or that Kim? So we need a way of identifying, a unique way of identifying them. So we'll just call this one Kim 2. And we'll run this. Kim 1 got executed, or the line creating Kim, and then Kim 2, and then that line was executed. And so if we go over here, we can see Kim is at that position and has 8, and then Kim 2 is this triangle, the kind of reddish orange triangle, over here at position 3, 4, and that's great. 0 flowers. Alright, let's keep going down the line here. If we say 3, 4 west, so 3 pieces of information, then that's going to allow us to create specify the location and the direction. And so I'm going to do that now. I'll copy that line. Oh, I guess I need to reset everything. Then I'll hit enter. And right click and paste that in there. Now I've learned my lesson, and I'm going to call this one Kim 3, new Jeroo 3, 4 west. Alright. I run that line, and it just turned red. That means there was an error. Okay, main line 6, instantiation error. Jeroo started on another Jeroo. Oh, okay. Well, this is another thing. You cannot have 2 Jeroos on the same location. So I said that Kim 2 was at 3, 4, and Kim 3 was at 3, 4, facing west, and that is not allowed. So I'm going to have to make this Jeroo, we'll say at, let's reset the simulation, 5, 4, facing west. Yep, and there we have it. Kim 3, this pink fuchsia arrow, and you can see facing west. We could put other directions there. We could put north. Let me reset the simulation here. North, we could put south. We could put east, we could put west. If we look in the documentation, over here in the documentation, I'll scroll back up, and we have compass directions. Then these are the allowable values that we can put inside the parentheses. So that's what we can put there. 3, 4 west. 2 more. Here we've got Jeroo Kim equals new Jeroo 3, 4, 8. So notice this constructor has 3 pieces of information. The 3 and the 4 specify the location. So the first one is the row, then the column, and then the third number there is the number of flowers. So I'm going to copy that line, go over here, and paste that in there. Learn my lesson. I'll call that Chem 4. And I've learned my lesson as well. I'm going to put this one at row 7. And I decided just to run that continuously. So it will just run all of the lines all together. So here we have Chem 4. If we look down here at the legend here, Chem 4 is the green arrow, is facing to the right, 8 flowers, just like we thought. Okay? And then we have one more constructor available to us, and that is this Jeroo Chem equals new Jeroo 3 4 south 8. Okay, so this is going to let us specify the starting position, that is the starting location, the direction that the Jeroo is facing, and the number of flowers all together. So I'm going to copy that, go over here, paste that in, and we'll call this Chem 5. Reset the simulation and run continuously. Line, 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 and something went red. What's that all about? Instantiation error. Jeroo started on another Jeroo. Oh, okay. Well, 3 4. Well, that's easy to fix. We'll just reset the simulation. Change that to a 9. And run, 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 run. Red line again. Let's go down here. Instantiation error. Too many Jeroos. And once again, we found one of the common problems of Jeroo here, and that is that I've tried to create too many Jeroos. Our simulation can only handle 4 Jeroos at a time. So in order for me to make this one happen, I'm going to have to maybe comment out one of these. Now, I really don't want to delete a whole line. I might want to mess with it later. So I'm going to go up here and reset the simulation, obviously, and then I'll just add those 2 comment lines to comment that line out. So now I've got 4 Jeroos and run continuously. There we go. Last one, Chem 5 is facing down, facing south, that is, has 8 flowers, and that's great. We've got all of our Jeroos created. We've also seen some of the errors that we can run into about having multiple Jeroos on the same cell, not allowed. Jeroos with the same name, not allowed. You can only have 4 Jeroos. Alright, all kinds of interesting things that we've looked at. We've also talked about the declaration and instantiation and all of the different constructors. So good luck with your Jeroos, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.